Well, where's the suntan lotion, then?
You squirted that into your cheese roll.
But I ate that.
Yeah, I know.
Well, why didn't you tell me?
Because I don't like it very much.
Would you please welcome today's press conference guest, Ade Edmonson.
I promise no more fivers,
Right,
okay? No more fivers. You weren't watching earlier,
Embarrassed
I made Adrian pay me a fiver. He owed me from a long time ago. We'll start with a question on the phones first, Ade. Hello, who's on line 1? Hello?
Nobody's on line 1.
Who's there at all? Mary?
Mother, I've told you nobody...
Hello, Mary?
Hello.
Mary, you're there. Hello. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
What's your question?
Is Rick Mail as disgusting off-screen as he is on-screen?
You betcha, mate. Oh, blimey. He's a horrible man to be in a room. There's a very big smell wherever he goes.
I think that's our...
Don't ever shake his hand.
Thank you very much indeed for that. Gemma had sort of a follow-on question. Gemma's here.
Do you choose to work with Rick Mail, and if so, why?
Because, well, we're kind of forced into it, really, because we've known each other for so long. We went to university together. And we can't get jobs without each other anymore. So, you know, we're kind of stuck there. I mean, we hate each other, quite frankly. There's nothing else we can do.
You have to come as a package, as it were.
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Deal.
Fair enough.
Let's go back to the phones. It could be Rick on the other end now. Who's on line 2?
Hello?
The same to
Hello?
you.
Are you Rick?
Rick?
Yeah.
Michael?
Oh, no, you're Michael.
Yeah.
Good. No, we
Hello,
worried it
Michael.
might be Rick Mail. It's Michael Edwards. What's your question, Michael?
Are any of the characters you've played based on yourself or anyone you know?
Well, do I have to talk to this? Oh, yes, hello. Well, they're all kind of based on me, which sounds strange, because I'm obviously quite a sober and rather handsome and, you know, pleasant sort of guy. But they are based on the kind of... I think every comedian writes for the mad side of their own soul, and there are bits of that in me. I mean, they don't actually come to the surface very much, but... oh, they might be doing now. Oh, no. No,
Any minute, studs will appear on his forehead.
Yeah. No, you have to write from something that you find in yourself, not kind of, I'll just pretend to be mad. You have to be slightly mad.
But only ever so slightly.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to be able to keep it under control, obviously.
Right, thank you very
Michael.
much indeed for that.
Bye-bye.
James has a question here in the studio.
When you were a student, was your house anything like it is with the young ones?
It was exactly like the House and the Young Ones. That's what we based it on. I lived in several kind of shared houses like that, and I think every student will tell you the same story. It's all much the same. Lots of mould in the fridge and no kind of heating and slugs on the wall.
And the characters as well. Was that...
That character's obviously
was
slightly
there a-
exaggerated, but medical students are like that. I tell you, I'm worried when I go to the doctor.
It's always a worry. Let's go back to the phones now and see who's on line 3. Or, no, I think we're going to line 4 instead.
Oh, hooray. I hate line 3.
Yeah, so do I. I had trouble with line 3 earlier.
Yeah.
Let's go to line 4 then. Who's there?
There's no one there, you see.
No, they're on line 3.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? You are there, are you?
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Oh,
we
yes.
can hear you.
Right, I was going to ask Adrian, it says in the paper today that you've already signed up for the Carry On film. Is this true?
It's nearly true. Obviously, there are arguments to be had. I can't really divulge what the arguments are, but I very probably will be doing it, yes.
How much
Do you have a supplementary question?
Do the papers tell lots of lies about you then, normally?
I mean, papers are extraordinary. They can't even spell your name right, so the chance of them getting a fact straight is impossible.
So what about this? What about information? Maybe is there any information we can tweezer out of you here about the Carry On?
No, I very probably am doing the Carry On film.
Right.
Richie and I are going to play the Wazir and the Sultan at the very beginning of the film.
Were you
Lots of gags.
originally a big fan?
I was always a great big fan of the Carry On films. Me and my family used to go. When I was a little boy, my mum and dad would take us all to the cinema, and we eventually went to see Carry On Camping, which I don't know if you remember. Barbara Windsor has to do exercising like this in her bikini, which snaps open, and the whole Edmonson family had to suddenly stand up and walk out of the cinema. And we weren't allowed to see any more Carry On films. So obviously I've been getting them out secretly ever since.
Sorry? Oh, right.
Thanks very much indeed for your question.
Oh, yes, thank you for that. Thank you. I mean, I wonder if they'll be doing a lot of that kind of thing, whether it will have the same sort of appeal. Obviously not for the Edmonson family.
All the kind of...
In 1992, yes.
Yeah, well,
Mrs. Whoops Matron and all that.
I don't know, I mean, everyone does laugh at it in a kind of, oh, I shouldn't really be laughing at this kind of way. I think as long as the jokes are stupid and outrageous enough in that kind of humour, then it doesn't really matter as long as it makes you laugh. As long as it makes you laugh and it's not oppressing anybody, it's all right.
If they come up with the right deal, then I hope we look forward to seeing you in it.
Thank you very much.
Eloise.
Have you ever been hurt in any of your stunts, like when you get blown up?
Yes, I have. I've been quite seriously hurt. The very first stunt I did, this BBC stuntman said, look, this is the pane of sugar glass, all you have to do is stick your head through like this. So I stuck my head through like this and the face covered in blood. It's an extraordinary, very strong sugar glass. I burnt myself.
Have they given you the wrong pane of glass? Or
It may have been a very strange practical joke, I don't know.
What about the explosions and the fires?
I don't remember the Dangerous Brothers. I once did an impression of the Towering Inferno where I set fire to my legs. Did you ever see that? I was standing up on the fire. This man had said, oh, the flames will come to about here. I had Richie sort of set light to them and the flames go up to here and burnt all my nasal hairs and my eyebrows off and singed my hair.
Did it not make you think that perhaps it might be a good idea to play a slightly softer character, perhaps?
Well, no, I can't, you know.
That's why he's playing the Wazir and Carry On. I think it might be a bit safer. Let's go back to the phones, Adrian, and see... Now, right, we have to go back to line 3, I've been told. Any luck with line 3?
Hello?
Oh, hello, Huey. What's your name?
Kate.
Kate. Ah, yes, Kate Schofield.
Now, they're my hanky tail.
Yes. Any relation, Kate, do we know?
What kind of school did you go to and did you like it?
He's not interested. Not even remotely interested.
I went to a minor public school and I think I loathed it, actually. It was a boarding school. I didn't really like being away from home. It was rather miserable, with lots of canings and beatings and just kind of no fun. Do you know what I mean? Is it like that at your school?
No.
Oh, well, you're very lucky, aren't you? You're very lucky. Some of us, that doesn't matter.
Thanks for bringing that one up.
We've obviously
Just about managed to forget school and everything like that.
We've opened up a nasty wound there, but let me just pour a little salt on it. Were you good at school?
Well, academically?
Yeah.
I was kind of middle of the road. I did a lot of plays when I was at school, so I didn't really work very hard. Do you know what I mean? What
were the plays then? Were they sort of the shape of things to come? I mean, were you?
No, I played Hamlet.
Oh.
I did. We did Ubu Roi. Do you know the Ubu plays? They're kind of inspirational. Did Waiting for Godot, which I've done again recently. As you know, we liked French expressionists and German expressionists. There aren't any English ones, so.
There you were in the 4th form, already into Brecht, so you knew what was going to happen. You knew that that's the direction you wanted to go in.
Yes.
You still there, Kate?
I did think I'd end up being an actor there rather than this strange in-between thing. Neither a comic nor an actor.
Or both.
Or both.
Don't know
Both.
what I am.
I
Well, I
think
try
both.
to do both.
Yes.
Thanks so much
Kate.
for your call. Bye-bye. Gemma. How about Gemma? Oh, I'm sorry. No, we've done Gemma. Dylan. Sorry, Dylan. Really missed you out there.
Have you ever thought of doing another comedy with your wife, Jennifer?
I haven't thought of it, and I haven't not thought of it. We haven't actually worked together very often at all. We met at a comedy club where we were in different acts, and we've kind of appeared in the comic strip together, but we never kind of really worked together. So I think our senses of humour are slightly different in the way that they come out on television. Hers is a lot more subtle and clever and funnier than ours. Ours is just a lot of FART gags. Don't know if you can say that at this time of the morning.
What,
It's been said.
Can you?
Oh, yes, said,
Yeah, you're okay.
done.
We get
Did you
away
hear
with
Philip earlier?
I heard him do one, I didn't hear him say it.
It was my shoe! It was my shoe! Do you think it's a good idea for sort of husband and wife to work together?
I think it looks pretty sickly a lot of the time, I must say. It may be the way the press treat it, but, you know, poor old Pauline Collins and John Alderton look a bit kind of twee, don't they, working together, don't you think?
Do you think...
Oh, you're not going to venture an
If you
opinion.
didn't know that, if you didn't know that, you would still look twee, or is it just because you happen to know?
I think it's because people know.
Yeah.
And it's kind of important, the way you cast things, isn't it? Because any kind of actor who's known obviously brings a part of their own personality to the part. You can't kind of you can't forget about it, you know. It has to be kind of Gielgud's Hamlet, and you're thinking of John Gielgud at the same time as you're watching Hamlet. It's not, they're not divorced from each other.
Thank you very much indeed for being our guest this morning.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
When will we know for sure, you know, when everything's sorted out about your...
Well, I'm talking with Richard about the second Rocky Horror picture, so, you know, it's...
Have you thought about your part yet? Have you decided what it is that you actually want to play?
I did the lead part.
You would play
Yes.
the lead, of course.
Brad continues.
Thanks very much.
His
indeed,
part, yes.
So next week on an extremely packed and busy Going Live once again, and remember, you know, so we're coming quite close to the end of the series now, so if you've got letters and things and bits and pieces you want to send in, then now is the time to get it, especially All About Me's, maybe for next time round, that sort of stuff, then think about it now. And we got Michael Ball and Right Said Fred, music from them next week on the programme.
An interesting combination there. We've got news from Comic Relief's Behind the Nose with Emma Freud and Harry. Is that what you want? 'Cause that's what'll happen. Enfield.
Tony Robinson will be along with his... That was his new catchphrase.
You didn't see his programme the other
impression?
night. You really gave yourself away. It's his new catchphrase.
Yeah, we're sure that's going to be the big one. We have Tony Robinson reporting from Tanzania.
Sandy Toksvig and Mike McShane will be with us.
And a look at some of the films that are out on general release. Have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday. Till then, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ta-da.
Did you hear it again? Do you want to hear it again?